Okay, we are back on the second page of our worksheet. We're dealing with the same product, product A. And we have all the exact same cost information, only we have some new information. And the new information is we have a defective part rate of 10%. So 10% of the time something goes wrong and we cannot sell the product as is at our regular price of $10 a unit, right? Maybe some of the measurements are off, maybe something tears, who knows? But there's some sort of a defect. So with that scrap, we can do one of two things. We can just scrap it. We can throw it away. Okay, so I guess there's three things. We can throw it away if it's not worth anything. But a lot of times we can actually sell our scrap at a discounted price. Either we're selling it into some sort of an alternative market, like, like if you go, I've heard if you go into the van store, they have like B vans that you can get cheap because the stitching is off or something. Also, there may be some value to the raw materials that we can sell them. So if our product includes like some gold, we might be able to sell it for scrap to a recycler who will go ahead and take the gold out and use that, and then they'll dispose of the rest of the product for it. There's a price. So we can sell ours for $4 for scrap. Remember, we're normally selling for 10. Or we can rework it. In the case of the vans, we could rip out the stitching and put new stitching in so it's better. I don't know, whatever it is, we can fix it. But fixing it requires extra resources. And in fact, in this case, it's going to require an extra 80 cents of direct materials, an extra $1 of direct labor, and an extra 40 cents of variable overhead. At this point, we don't consider the selling expenses as part of the rework. We would still have to calculate commission on what we sold, but we don't have to do the selling expenses as part of the rework because this is just to rework the product. So it's just the product costs. All right, so this is our choice. Again, now we are assuming that we've already allocated all of our fixed costs. Okay, they're covered. We do not need to consider fixed costs in this decision. So let's go down and look. So if we rework, or if we scrap, so the number of defective units, we're gonna just, okay, let me see, here we go. All right, so the number of defective units is gonna be the number of units we make times our defective part rate of 10%. So we expect to have 8,000 defective units. If we sell them for scrap, we're going to sell those 8,000 units for $4 a unit, and we will make $32,000. Once again, let's just get this stuff formatted. Okay, here we go. But if we rework it, our number of defective units is still 8,000. Just copy that, or if I want to recalculate it, I could say we're making 80,000 times 10%, 8,000. All right, and if we do that, our incremental direct materials is going to be those 8,000 units. I won't type it, I'll reference it, times an additional 80 cents of direct materials. Now, at this point within this decision, we don't worry about the original costs we put in. Those are sunk costs at this point. We have already invested the entire $8.40 to make this product once, and it came out defective. So, that $8.40, it's a sunk cost. We've already spent it. It has nothing to do with this decision. All right, our incremental direct labor is going to be the 8,000 units times $1. And the incremental variable overhead is going to be the 8,000 units times 40 cents. All right, so our total incremental costs are going to be $17,600. Now, if we put this rework into it, now we're assuming we can sell it at the full price, the full $10 a unit. So to sell it at the full price would be $8,000 units times $10 a unit, because that's our full price. We calculated that on the sheet before, less the incremental cost of $17,600, and we add that up, If we rework it, we'll make 62,400. Okay, so if we just sell it for scrap, 32,000. If we rework it, 62,400. So as long as we have capacity, then we are going to choose to rework it because we'll make almost twice as much money as doing the scrap. Okay, if this had come out to 30,000, then we would choose to scrap. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to end this video. In the next one, we are going to talk about sell or process further.